Hello and welcome to Making Stuff Up, the place where we create more deliciousness in our belly and in our mindset. Ooh, I'm so excited. This is the first episode of Making Stuff Up. So our format here is going to be myself, Wendy Watkins, the joy strategist, and my guest, who I'll introduce in a minute. We're going to make something. Actually make something today. Like today, we're making a goat cheese trio. And we're going to talk about how everything is really all made up. Right, LaWanna? It's all made up.
It's all made up.
Everything is all made up, and how you can use this concept to improve your mental health, raise your joy factor, and just live a more delicious life. So my guest today is Ms. LaWanna Bradford. She is, well, let me first say she's a dear friend. She's an amazing aunt to her nieces and nephews, an amazing daughter, sister. She is a serial entrepreneur. She is the CEO of the Bradford Group, as well as the co-founder of Celebrate You, and our first guest on Making Stuff Up. Welcome, LaWanna.
Thank you so much, Wendy. I am so excited. This is going to be fun.
Yes, it's going to be very fun. Everybody get their aprons on because it's definitely Choose Your Pretty Apron Day. I love that one, LaWanna. I'm really glad you're here today. So this first episode is called Get Your Goat. Talk about making stuff up. I started right with that, and hang tight and I'll tell you where that expression actually comes from. But each week when we get together on Making Stuff Up, my guest, like today, LaWanna chose what we were going to make together, which will then weave into this conversation about mental health and living a delicious life. So, LaWanna, what was it about the goat cheese trio that was appealing to you?
Well, you said you wanted us to make something in a short span of time, thinking about appetizers, and I just thought, I love cheese, and I thought how simple to do a goat cheese trio, and to do it in a way I've never done before. So we're going to do 3 logs.
Yes. Perfect. I love that. Simple, the simplicity of it, right? How easy it is and fast, and it's going to be delicious. I just have a feeling. I haven't tried it yet, but we are going to jump into that in a second. So for those of you that are joining us to learn how to make the goat cheese trio, let's show you some of the ingredients. LaWanna, you want to show them your beautiful setup there?
Sure.
So what you're going to need today is some goat cheese. Oh, what you got there?
I have pistachios.
Ooh.
Cranberries. I do have my goat cheese. I have basil, parsley, and oregano.
Ooh.
Red pepper flakes. Pesto. And I'm from Arizona, so Arizona's finest honeycomb honey. You see the honeycomb inside?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And then I have just some accoutrements of apples, and I have some smoked salmon. So I haven't eaten today, so this is going to be my dinner.
We're actually making LaWanna's lunch today. Amazing. Talk about making stuff up, LaWanna. You took the 3 dips that I said, hey, let's choose 3 different things to roll in. And because I went with the cranberries also. Now I chopped my cranberries up and put some almonds in there. So I kind of mixed them up together, right? And then I thought, how about this everything but the basil, everything but the basil. You have the basil, I don't have the basil. Everything but the bagel sesame seasoning blend. That may be interesting. And then the classic, and I just realized I have just a tiny bit left of some cracked black pepper. So keeping it super simple. So LaWanna, I saw you already have your cheese cut up into the mini logs already, right?
Yes.
So that's the other beautiful thing about this is that when you purchase your goat cheese, you actually can purchase I got like the 12-ounce log of goat cheese. And then you're just going to cut it into 3 pieces, which makes it very simple.
Yes.
Over here. All right, so LaWanna's already got. So which one are you going to roll up first, LaWanna?
I think I'm going to do the cranberries and pistachios. Should I start cutting those up right now? Because I
I
didn't.
think so. I think give those a little chop.
Okay.
And I'm going to just go ahead because I'm going to try it in a couple different ways. So while you're chopping, I'm going to drop, well, actually, while you're chopping, I'm going to talk about this term, get your goat. Get your goat.
Okay.
Do you know where that term comes from?
I think so, but I'm not certain, so I'm not going to embarrass myself stuff up.
Come on. It's all made up. What do you want to make up? Well, I'll tell you what I found, and we'll see if it's the same. So, and some of you may not even know the term, get his goat, right? Get your goat. The term is basically around making someone annoyed or angry, right? Gavin may seem unflappable, but I know a way to get his goat. So that's how people use it. And it actually comes from a tradition in horse racing, because goats were thought to have a calming effect on high-strung thoroughbreds, and they actually do. And so goats were placed in the horse's stall on the night before the race.
Really?
And so that's what people would say, get his goat, get his goat, put the horse's goat in there. But we know it as get his goat to upset them. How do you know it, LaWanna?
Well, I was off.
But let's hear, I'm curious.
I was thinking that it was like almost like a synonym for pulling someone's
leg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see that. Get his goat. But it's so funny, like just this topic right here. We all make stuff up around it. And there's who knows if this expression is right, but all of our thoughts and everything, like nobody tells you what to think. We make it all up. So let's make up some delicious goat cheese and cranberry right now. You got your stuff all chopped up, LaWanna?
I have it all chopped up.
Well, I'm just going to take my first log and I'm going to drop it into the goat cheese and just roll it around. So you could put yours on a plate. Do you have yours already on the cutting board?
Yes, and I can be a little OCD. So.
Oh, okay. So what you doing?
I am putting wax paper because I just didn't want to get it all on the cutting board, all the cheese. I didn't know if it would ooze. Kind of gooey.
I don't think it oozes too much. Like I said, I'm putting it in a bowl, and I realize I can keep it as a log, or you could also make it a ball. Because look, I just rolled it around in the bowl, and it just covers up really quickly and easily.
Yeah.
It looks like something I bought in the grocery store for a lot more money than I paid for the goat cheese. I love that. Oh my God, this one's going to be my favorite. I already know because I love things with fruit and nuts. All right. How's it going?
Going well. Yeah.
Beautiful. Same. I'm just putting mine on a little plate. And there we have it. The first of 3.
I'm drizzling mine with a little honey.
Oh my goodness, LaWanna. That sounds amazing.
Just a little.
So LaWanna, I see how you are. You like to add on to things. That's part of your making stuff up, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's even the same whenever I do cook, I'll look at a recipe and it's like, okay, well, how can I just tweak it just a little bit,
Yeah. Yep.
make
Yep.
it my own.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly. Love that. I love that. All right. What's the second thing that you're gonna roll in today?
I am going to do my herbs.
Okay. Are you gonna leave them whole and wrap the log in them whole and then slice it, or are you gonna chop it up?
No, I'm gonna chop them.
You are gonna chop them.
Mhm.
I just dumped out my everything but the bagel sesame seasoning blend, and no, Trader Joe's does not get a cut on this, but that's where I got it from. And I'm gonna make mine. I just am so excited about how simple this process is to take goat cheese from what we know it into something beautiful. And I'm sure delicious because I'm salivating as I'm doing this, rolling it in. I mean, super. Look how simple that is. That literally took 2 seconds.
I know. I'm doing my trio with my combined Italian parsley, oregano, and basil.
I'm so impressed that you have fresh
Just
herbs.
doing a rough cut. And I'm about to roll it in. And imagine, we go to the different markets and buy this already made up.
Yes. Yeah. Well, and I've learned one of the things that I love about making these foodie things is not only eating them, but one thing that I know about feeling good is that there's this feeling, this buzz that you get from sharing something delicious with others. So like sharing it today with you, LaWanna, sharing it with all of the people watching on YouTube, sharing it with, actually, I'm going to plan on taking one of these and wrapping it in a nice little
Oh,
like
you're going
dough
to gift it.
container, and I'm going to gift it. I'm going to go to my neighbor across the street who's moving today. And so they'll have a little snack when they get to their new
I'll
house.
do that. I've got a friend who is having some minor surgery on Monday. So I told her I'd swing by today. So I think I'll do that as well.
Perfect.
So here's
Yeah,
my little, here it is.
Ooh, that looks so beautiful. And that's, you put in the
red,
roast.
red pepper flakes.
That's going to be a spicy one. Kind of like you. All right. And then last, which one are you going for last?
Last, I'm going to just do my pesto.
Ooh, I can't wait to hear how that one is. I'm going with the cracked black pepper. The basic, the standby.
Yeah, so we're both doing one ingredient.
Yep. This one is. But that is the beauty. And what you said earlier about enhancing it and making your own, that's what this whole concept of making stuff up is. Whether it's a recipe, like we're doing, and every time I'm cooking with somebody, because I've done quite a few bake-alongs and different things through over the past year, everybody likes to add their own twist to a recipe. Everybody does. And so we're all constantly putting our twist on it, making it our own, taking little shifts that make a big difference. Wouldn't you say just a little something different can make a big difference, LaWanna?
Yes.
Yeah. And that's exactly the way it is with our mental health as well. Like a small shift in our thinking, adding one thing different, doing one thing different can make or break how we respond to things during our day. So being able to realize that the only thing we can we have control of is how we respond to things, right? Things are going to happen to us all day long, but how we respond is our choice. And now that all of you have an MSU, right, you can put that behind your name now, and you can make stuff up also. Just like we did with this recipe, and soon we're going to munch a little bit and talk a little bit more of how we use this MSU. How's your pesto one working out?
All good, all done, easy breezy.
All right, so let's do, we could do a quick reveal on our beautiful trio if you'd like. Here are mine. So you have the cranberry nut, the everything sesame mix, and the cracked black pepper.
Yum, yum.
Let's see yours.
Show you mine.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So we have
Wow.
pesto, the trio of oregano, Italian basil, and Italian parsley, and then the pistachios, cranberry with a little drizzle of honey, and I've accented it with some gala onions and smoked salmon.
Wait, were you like a caterer or something in your past life? Because that's amazing. That's absolutely beautiful. All right, let's try one.
Let's try one, yeah.
I'm gonna get a little knife.
Which one?
I'm gonna go for the nutty, fruity one. I love nutty, fruity things. Imagine that. Mm.
The one with pesto is so good.
So is this cranberry almond. Oh my goodness. I think some honey would be good on that one too.
We wish you were here to try this.
So simple, so delicious. A goat cheese log split into 3 and then rolled in the herb or topping of your choice. And you have a beautiful spread, a variety of ways that you can use that. So make something delicious for yourself and others. Now, LaWanna, we were talking earlier about this concept of making stuff up. It's not new to you because you've known me for a while, but I am curious about what it is that you make up regularly. Like, is there a thought or something that you make up that either serves you or doesn't serve you?
What do I make up on a regular basis? I would say on a regular basis, I make up what I see, and this is the self-talk, my future self. I'm not there yet. So I see myself as a work in progress, but I speak to myself as though I'm already there. So I make up these conversations with myself as though I am in that future state. Like one of my my kitchen is inspired by Italy. I love Italy, and so I want to buy an Italian villa in Larda, which is in the Veneto region, right outside of Verona. And I have conversations with myself as though I'm already there. It's like, wow, LaWanna, what was your last trip like? And
I love that.
so, yeah, so it's making up these conversations of what I believe I'm pulling in to my intentions that will ultimately be my reality.
Oh, so true. So true. Because our thoughts become our reality, right? So that's a beautiful thing to make up. I love that.
Let me show you something.
Okay.
So this is how intentional I am about being in Italy.
Oh, yes, you are. Oh my gosh, that's so powerful. LaWanna's Cucina, Verona, Italy. You are already there. You are already seeing yourself there.
Yes.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I can't wait to visit your villa there, LaWanna.
You're more than welcome. You and Matt, just come on.
Yep, we will. I'm telling you, we will. You don't have to invite us twice. So awesome, awesome. Well, and it's something to just pay attention to what we all make up regularly. And that really serves you. That feels like it's like excitement and it raises your vibration.
Yeah, it definitely does. And whenever I feel a little down, I instantly go into that self-talk. It's like, okay, this is not the reality that I want. So let me shift it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Have you always been that way, or is that like something that you've
No,
been working
actually, I
on?
got it from my father because I remember when we were growing up, I would sometimes see my dad outside or whatever, and why are you talking to yourself? He said, well, I have to have someone intelligent to talk to from time to time. But then he later explained what he was talking about, like what he could see. He just has this vivid imagination and he loves telling stories. So he would just, have these conversations. But we are looking at him like, okay, is dad going crazy? What's he doing?
Yeah, yeah, talking to himself, making stuff up. Who knew,
making
right?
making stuff up.
Yeah, we all do it. We all make stuff up. So you might as well make up the good stuff, right? Just like
Exactly.
LaWanna
Why
is,
not?
right? Yeah, why not? Why not? Um, so I know that you're an avid walker.
Mhm.
And I love watching you on Facebook. And did that all start during the pandemic, or was it before the pandemic that you were walking like that daily?
Well, I used to be an avid athlete, but after 3 ruptured Achilles tendons, it's like
Oh
you have
goodness.
to find more creative ways to be fit. But during the pandemic, it was actually Easter of 2020. I put a charge out and I said, I'm going to walk against COVID. And so when I was walking, it became a meditation and prayer time. I call it meditation. And I just started to pray for individuals who were struggling to breathe and realize how blessed I am that I could take a leisurely walk or a power walk and breathe, the basic thing of breathing. And so I think it took my quest for physical fitness to a different level because I've never incorporated the spiritual with it.
Yes. Beautiful. I love that. What do you call it? Meditation?
Meditation,
Oh,
meditation, prayer.
I love that. I love that. Meditation. That's a beautiful practice. What a great workout. Now, what do you do? Do you have a mental workout that you do to keep yourself so positive and focused and happy?
I think that's one of my giftings. It's easy for me to stay in that space. My brother, he struggles at times with a little bit of depression, and so does my father. But you know me, I love to laugh.
Mhm.
So anything, it's just finding laughter in even when crazy things happen, like my plumbing fiasco. And I just started laughing because I thought, my goodness, I could have not been home, and what would I've come to? So I try to find comedy even in, and it's for me. I'm careful with when I laugh. I don't want to
Yes,
be
yes.
just in life serious moments. It helps me to release. I think there's definitely healing in laughter.
I love that. That's the best. One of the best mental workouts is laughter, right? Being able to weave in humor, laughter, and lightness into your days really helps shifting what we do make up. And what we're really talking about with the making up is your self-talk, right? So when you
Mhm.
could laugh, everything shifts. Oh God, I love
Yes.
laughing, that laughing till you cry laughing.
Oh gosh, and where your sides are aching, and you're like, stop it.
Where I've almost got to pee in my pants.
Right. And the more you try to stop, the worse it gets.
Oh, that's just the best. That is the best medicine right there. What a great workout. There are actually people that teach laughter yoga. Have you ever done a laughter yoga class?
No, I was invited to laughter yoga a month ago, and I wasn't able to attend. So I am actually intrigued with it.
Yeah, yeah. I have a
That's
couple friends that do
contagious.
that. So yeah, yeah. Well, my dear, thank you so much for joining. Which one are you having right now? Are you still in the pesto one?
I tried the herbs. I haven't tried my honey and pistachio yet.
Mm, so
I
yummy.
try that one. Did you try all 3 of yours?
No, I tried. Well, I'm going to give the everything one to Dee and Ron. So I'm going to try the pepper one before we go. I'll tell you, eating good food with friends. And if we were talking about what we were going to have for dinner next, like that's my favorite thing to do in the world, right? This right here is the medicine, the good medicine. So thank you for joining me. And thank you
for
all of
having me.
us. Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining us today. And remember, if you like this show, Making Stuff Up, we'll be here weekly. You can just subscribe, click there and subscribe, and also click that little bell if you want to be notified of our upcoming shows. LaWanna, anything you want to say as we close up today?
I just want to encourage those that are watching, not about making stuff up. Just make things up that's going to add to your life. So as Wendy always says, that you're living your best and delicious life.
Yes, make up the good stuff. So remember, life is 10% what happens to you and 90% about how you respond. So each of you now have an MSU, so go ahead and make up the good stuff. Thank you so much for joining. See you next time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.